Many years back, I wanted to do law in Makerere University. And at that time, and this is very important for you as parents, to understand the issue of career guidance. At that time, when we were in our A-levels, if you're doing arts, it was law. Law was it. You wanted to do law in Makerere. We had one university at that time. If not, then you did Waswa, something like that. Social work, social administration. Otherwise, you would go into those subjects, political science and so on and so forth. So I wanted to do law, but I was not admitted to law. I was admitted to do those political science. I had my great uncle, the late Prof Waswa, he studied in India, so he told me, don't worry, you do law in India. I went to India and I found law as a second degree. You cannot do it as a first degree. You must first do one degree before you do another. Any degree before you do law. To them, law requires somebody who is mature. That's their reasoning. So I decided to do a Bachelor of Commerce. I had no original intention of doing commerce. My intention was doing law. But since I could not get law, I did commerce. And I did my BCom and did my MBA from the University of Delhi in India. And I was attracted to teaching for two reasons. I think our family are teachers. There's history of my uncles, my fathers, my brothers being teachers. So I think it would have been a natural thing. So I wanted to teach in the university. Came back here and tried to get a place in Makerere. It was not easy. Now, it was not easy because the British told us that India is not good enough. And when I was going to India, my picture of India was around the world in 80 days. I don't know how many of you have read that. That book, that's the picture I had of India. I expect to find elephants and, kind of things. That's the image I had about India. But I was in shock. India is a very diversified country, a country of extremes, extreme wealth, extreme poverty. Some people are born on the street and die on the street. And they produce their children on the street. They also have a problem of caste system. If you're a low caste, that is it. However much money you have, you will never go into their higher caste. It's a problem for them in terms of development. So finally, I'm admitted to Makerere to teach. And Virginia worked with Dandi Sali and Chilpun Soke. At that time, they owned the biggest printing press, Sapoba Bookshop Press in Katwe. So I would go to work with them. In Makerere, you teach. In the morning, you get there in the morning, by midday you finish, maybe 3 days a week. So really, I felt I was not actualizing what I wanted to do. Then I remembered where I used to stay in India. People would study up to 9 o'clock in the night. So I went back to India, very curious, and I found out that Indians study all the time. People do study at night. So I came to Makerere here. That was 1986 as M7 came in. We started arguing for, can we start evening programs? It was not easy, I must tell you. People said, you mean people can pay for a degree? Are they going to buy degrees? Finally, in 1990, it was approved, almost 5 years later on. And it was approved with the help of then Dean Juko, the Faculty of Law, who said, why don't you support this young man? I was a young man then. So we started, we did a BBA, we projected to have 86 people as a break-even. We had 120, so we did very well. And we started making lots of money. The other thing we did was we started these short-term training programs. These programs, I must tell you, bring in a lot of money for an institution. You may not know, but they do bring in a lot of money. How much are you paying for these 2 days? 700, and this is tuition fees for somebody in the university for per semester. So we actually made lots of money out of the short-term training programs. You had Maggie talk about this yesterday. We were out there training, and we really, we now use that money for short-term training to improve the school.